Hi, welcome to today's segment of Healthy Living. Joining us is Marianne Walston, Director of Critical and Intermediate Care with Sentara OBC Hospital. Marianne, thank you so much for joining us today.
Sure.
Now, we've got our National Night Out backdrop behind us, and it's a little bit unusual when you think about a Healthy Living segment, but we're here to talk about Sentara OBC's involvement with National Night Out. Can you tell us a little bit about how you all got started with that?
Sure. We got started with National Night Out a good many years ago as a partnership with the Hill Point community and the surrounding neighborhoods. It seemed like the perfect fit for us at the time, and it has proven to be the perfect fit over the years as the event's grown and we've been able to reach the community. It really harkens back to our foundations with OBC Hospital. Mr. OBC founded the hospital as a gift to community. He wanted to serve the community, to improve the health of the community. And even as we merge with Sentara, Sentara's mission is to improve health every day, and they also hold fast to that community commitment. So what better avenue than National Night Out to do that?
When we talk about community commitment, again, it's a commitment not only to the health and well-being of our citizens, of course, but to our safety. And events such as National Night Out, they're truly, I mean, you and I have talked about this over the years as far as it's a night certainly like no other within our community. For those that might not be aware of National Night Out, it's a going away party for crime. And the way that we have gotten involved and have really taken this to heart over the years is reaching out to our community. We've got some phenomenal citizens here that really take a lot of pride of ownership of this event. And we always like to say, of course, that we've been first in the nation, as you and I both know, and so much of it, I think, is because of the dedication and the involvement of groups such as Sentara OBC being involved with the community. Now, National Night Out Tuesday, August the 6th, always the hottest day of the year. We certainly can commiserate over that. But tell us about the health fair that is going to be part of Sentara OBC's involvement with National Night Out this year.
Sure. We bring a variety of individuals that we network with to a few tents and inside facilities to provide health screening, health education, health safety information to our community. We've partnered with the Virginia Department of Health, with the Strelitz Diabetic Institute, with Optima Healthcare, one of our branches of our service with Sentara, many departments within the hospital, whether it's cardiac education, nutritional education, our emergency department with public safety. This year we're adding personal safety as well. Big focus on that for us this year as well. So lots of activities. We'll be making stress balls, we'll have tick removal kits, we'll have free screenings, we'll have lots of health information and goodies to give away. So please stop by one of our tents and get some information.
Now, it's interesting. I know that typically the Sentara National Night Out at OBC and Health Fair has been held at Kings Fork Middle School. We were laughing, talking about it the other day. This year we've graduated. We've gotten so big, we've outgrown the site, so we've graduated to Kings Fork High School.
We have.
So all of these events are going to be going on at that location.
Yes, I've told our new executive team at Sentara OBC about the event and the history of the event, how when I first started working with it, we were on the campus at the hospital. We quickly outgrew that campus, and then we, like you said, graduated up to Kings Fork Middle and now graduated again to Kings Fork High School. So that's just, I think, speaks volumes about the event itself, the impact the event makes. I think last year we had between 4,000 and 5,000 participants.
It was just an unbelievable outpouring. It truly was.
It was. And the camaraderie is just electric. I can't describe it any other way, but the marching bands from the high schools, the local businesses that participate in addition to the hospital, all of the health focus, all of the safety focus, the public safety folks. We even have animals at Pet and Zoo, the military service. I just can't speak enough about this event. So it's a perfect avenue for us to really be involved with our community and to promote the health of our community. And like you said, safety is so akin to health.
Oh, it certainly is. Now, the nice thing about the facility as far as having it at the high school, of course, is you've got indoor and outdoor events. So for those that concerned, we mentioned a little bit about the heat and so forth, but a lot of these free health screenings and so forth are actually inside.
Yep, we'll be located around the bus loading area, so our tents will have 3 tents outside that sidewalk for bus loading, and inside that area we'll have some of our screenings that are more temperature, climate required controlled, our cholesterol screenings, our blood sugar screenings, some of our radiology screens in education. We have a skin analyzer for risk for skin cancer that will be inside. So be sure to check out both avenues, both the outside tents and the inside.
Now, one thing I really wanted to make sure that our viewers were aware of, there is no cost whatsoever
Absolutely.
associated with this. So certainly it's free. Come on out, get those free checks and so forth. Now, as it relates to the results of those, how quickly do the folks that take advantage of this offer, how quickly will they get that information?
On site at the time of the event. And sometimes from time to time we'll have patients that will need to, or citizens I should say, that will need to refer out for treatment. So say for example you might come and your blood pressure is a little elevated. We'll give you some education on elevated blood pressure, we'll make some referrals for you, we'll help you hook you up with the right individuals to monitor your health for you. We've never had, knock wood, anyone emergently referred to anywhere, but it's been a good avenue for education. Certainly heart disease and diabetes are so prevalent in our community, so it's a great opportunity for us to educate about that. Our children, we try to get topics not just for our older adult population, but our children as well, which is another benefit of National Night Out. We see age groups from infants on up to senior citizens, and it's great fun. Great opportunity for us to educate all walks of life.
Well, and when I think about, I mean, as you mentioned earlier, I mean, OBSE is just a name that is just synonymous with health and with care within our community. So the impact that you all make by taking the time to step up and, as I said, to reach out to our citizens like this, it's unheard of, really, when you think about it in this day and age in big business. For someone the size of Sentara OBSE to really take that care to heart and to bring it out to our community is just phenomenal.
It's our mission. We improve health every day.
Now, I did want to talk just a little bit more about some of the other events and activities. Of course, we're focusing primarily on the health of our community right now as it relates to this particular segment. But again, kind of getting back to the full impact of National Night Out and what that means to the community. You mentioned some of the marching bands and so forth, but there are so many other events and activities. Peanut City Cloggers.
Yes.
Zumba demonstrations.
Art this year as well. We'll have some sidewalk art this year. Last year we painted murals.
So it's certainly a well-rounded event. Now, if anybody has any questions, for instance, about the health fair aspect of things, who should they contact? Who should they reach out to?
They can reach out to either me, Mary Ann Walston at Sentara OBSE, or Pam Smith at Sentara OBSE. And anybody really associated with National Night Out can hook you up with us, but we're more than willing to help and happy to entertain any additional people that want to participate.
Oh, fantastic. And again, I just wanted to stress to our viewers that no matter which National Night Out event you're attending that evening, all of the events are free and open to the public. And as I said, it's just a matter of getting out, turning on your porch lights, coming out, meeting your friends and neighbors. As I said, giving crime a going away party.
Absolutely.
But certainly I think most important with this is making sure that our citizens are as healthy as they can possibly be and that they know who they can reach out to should they have any questions.
Right.
Now, Marian, anything else that you wanted to maybe closing words for our citizens as far as encouraging them to, if they haven't decided to come out yet, what can we do to get them to come out and join us?
I think it's just a huge, great event. It's a big party with great purpose. Come out and have some dinner with your family, again, free of charge. Get some good information, improve your health, improve your public safety, be a part of the community. We've got a great community to live in, and this is a great example of that. And like you said, we've won the nation #1 for many years now, so that speaks to the events and stuff.
Actually, we're shooting for #6. We have been first in the nation in our population category, and we laugh in terms of saying, well, that's for category 3, which is under 100,000. With the way our city is growing, we'll probably be switching to another category before you know it. But again, it's just when we see the motorcades come through with our police, our fire, our Commonwealth Attorney's Office, Sheriff, Western Tidewater Regional Jail, probation and parole, concerned citizens and community members. Again, it's an evening like no other.
Yep, and I think that's one of the favorite parts of the evening for me, is when the motorcade comes through and we're all kind of together celebrating the goodbye to crime for our city. I've seen the mayor dancing with little kids. I've seen the chief of police dancing with senior citizens at the end when the bands are playing and the DJs are playing. It's just a great event. I can't say enough. The camaraderie, working together to make our city a better place to live. So come on out.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And again, that's Tuesday, August the 6th. We'll be starting at that location from 6 to 9. And again, as I mentioned, just the perfect opportunity to come out to join about 4,000 or 5,000 of our closest friends and neighbors to give Crime a Going Away party and to show what a truly caring, healthy community Suffolk is. So with that, we'll say thank you for joining us. And Mary Ann, we appreciate all that you and Sentara OBC Hospital does within our
It's
community.
our pleasure. Thank you for having us.